Alrighty. We are live, or I am live. I am waiting for my duo partner for the month of August to pop on. Um, okay. And I think she's there. I think she's there. Let's go and see if we can get her in. No, she's not. Okay. For those of you hopping on, hi Sandy, how are you? Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Hi Jess, how are you? I'm not sure where Marissa is. Hopefully she'll be hopping on and joining us. I touched base with her yesterday, so hopefully she didn't forget. Or hopefully nothing happened. But I'm gonna share us out. If you guys could just let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Okay, great, Sandy. Thank you. Yesterday, there was not when Michelle and I first started our live, but like halfway in, there's Michelle. Halfway in, there started to be some like feedback. Kind of every time I talked, it sounded like in the background I was underwater, which was so weird because it wasn't like that prior to our live and when we went live. So I don't know what happened. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Hey, Albert, how are you? Okay, sharing us out. I'll check again. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Nope, she's still not there. I hope she didn't forget. I hope nothing bad happened. We'll keep checking, but I'll just keep going. It might just be me today. I have the cutest project plan to show you guys. Some of you may have already seen this. I don't know. It's new to me. I think, Michelle, it was much louder on my end and it was bothering me much more than it was bothering other people. Because when I went back and watched the replay, I could barely hear it. But did you see how when we started? I don't know, Lydia. I don't know. I touched base with her yesterday. We confirmed everything. I told her I'd be in the studio at 15 minutes before 2 so we could get all of our equipment together. And oh, wait a minute. Wait, I think she's here. There she is. There she is.
Hey, how's it going?
Yes, there she is.
There,
Yes,
I've been here for a
ma'am.
little bit. I could hear you and I was like, I'm here.
Oh my gosh. Uh, that's too funny.
Can
All
you
right,
hear me?
there. And our layout is good. Yeah, I kept checking and you weren't there. And I was like, oh, I hope she didn't forget me.
No, my gosh, no, I didn't. I love how bright your room is. We're gonna have to talk afterward about how you keep it, like how it's so bright.
Uh, I have three big windows right here that are to my front porch because this is the first room. So that's a lot of light. And then I have two windows up over here that are 2x2s or 2.5 by 2.5 up over there. So I have five windows in here. So it's a really bright room. It's perfect for crafting.
Yeah, it really is. Like I have like two windows and like all the lights are on and I can't believe how dark it still is.
Yeah, normally I put my light on, but it's real pretty and sunny today, so I didn't even put my light on. How
Yeah,
are you, my sweet
I know, this is our first time.
friend? I miss you. I
I know,
miss
I've
you.
missed you. I've been
That was
super busy.
so fun that we could hug on each other in person. We've been waiting so long to do that.
We have. It's true. It's true. So tell me what's going on. What are we making? What are we doing?
Okay, so I'll share first and then you show me what we didn't plan anything ahead of time, guys. We're just winging it.
We
Uh
are. This is true, but I'm super excited about that.
yeah, me too. All right, so this is a new to me craft. It's not a new craft. It's been around. You'll see it on Pinterest. You'll see it on other people doing it, but I've never done it. And you guys, right before Fake Baker's Gone Wild, you guys saw me making this on one of the lives, the bag tassels. And then Wendy popped on. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm making them. She's making the ones with all the charms and the rope and the paracord and all that. So this is kind of a spin on that. And I want to see a show of hands. Who has seen these? The candy wrappers, you guys. The candy wrappers.
I have not. Did you make it, or is it something you purchased and then put the ring on?
I made this and I'm going to show everyone how to make it today.
How
They're
fun!
little candy wrappers that you could fill with all kinds of tchotchkes.
Oh
God,
my
where have
gosh!
I been? Under a rock?
I am totally gonna do that.
I sent Wendy and I were talking, and I sent her, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I love it. Yeah, I've seen those." I'm like, "I haven't seen these until now." But anyways, I was all over them at the end of last week. I made like 4 of them in one day. So I'm going to show you all how to make them start to finish. And they're so fun to fill with glitter. Well, I filled one with glitter, and then I ended up taking it out because I didn't like it with the glitter, but with sprinkles and cabochons and stickers and
How
all
fun!
of the things. Right, Maricela? I mean, oh, see, Cheryl said she's never seen it.
Oh shoot!
Michelle said she's never. Okay, so it's not just me. So this one is like ice cream theme. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways. Some of them I topped with washi tape. I have a ton of washi tape just to, I'm trying to get rid of. But I didn't like this one I made with washi tape and I didn't like it. I might take it apart and redo it because the washi tape is not as stable and thick as the pattern paper and it's bending. So I feel like if you put it on a bag and you use your bag to go all over town, it'll get yucky after a while.
Okay.
So this one is donuts and cupcakes. And look, you can hang it on a journal. You don't have to just hang it on a purse or a bag. This one's Halloween, which I can't believe I made Halloween because you guys know I don't do Halloween, but I have these cute little things in my stash. And then this one is my favorite. This one is all pink gummy bears and pink sprinkles.
I love that.
Isn't that cute? And then I ordered a whole bunch of supplies that haven't come yet, but I found these little charms at Michael's. So there's a
Is that
gummy
a gummy bear?
bear and a little ice cream cone and a little candy. I like them with the little charms hanging on them. I'm running out of charms until my order comes. And then this one is a donut, a pink donut. What
Oh,
are you
how
making today,
sweet.
love?
I'm like looking at it across the way. So I'm gonna excuse myself for a heartbeat so I can grab it. There's like I was trying to decide where the best lighting was, and so in doing so, I moved my area and didn't move my things. But I'm super excited. I did some prep work like you, but not. My craft isn't as fun and cutesy as yours.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
So, okay, so here we go. But this is my favorite. So we're going to be making, this is meant to, you can put it anywhere. You can put it on a wreath, anywhere. But I bought these at Dollar Tree, right? It's the styrofoam ones. I cut it in half. And I have 2 different ones. But they're both, one is just heavier on the pink than the other one. And then I made little embellishments.
Oh, how cute.
So, and they're all going to be, and ultimately, this is Wendy's little ghost girl.
So cute.
Ultimately, these are, the plan is to mount this onto a canvas and have it like you can hang it on a wall. You can do whatever you want. I think it provides a lot of style and like a 3-dimensional art piece that just kind of keeps your eye moving from like the single dimension things. And if you want to put something in there that's 3-dimensional to just kind of keep your eye moving, I think it'd be really fun.
I love that idea so much, and let me tell you why. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm out of storage room. I don't have like my table is so full. So the little thing I made yesterday for Lydia's birthday was on a canvas, so you can actually hang it on the wall. So I
Yeah,
feel like I want to make some more stuff that I can hang on the wall and just change things out. Because I don't have any more like table space to display stuff.
yeah, and I like the idea of having a gallery wall that has texture and dimension and just
Yes.
movement that just keeps your eye moving throughout the entire
Yes.
design collectively.
Yes,
So,
I agree. Have you seen Wendy's that she does? She did it for Christmas last year, and I think she said she's going to, well, she's going to do it again this year, but I think she said she's going to maybe try to keep it up and rotate it out. But she wrapped a whole bunch of different canvases in
yeah,
different wrapping papers to make them look like packages, and she's going to start adding canvas projects to that to have, just like you said,
yeah.
pretty
So
thing
I
on the wall.
I did see it. I actually, the very first time I ever did that, I think I was like 22. I was a very young mom and didn't have any money to decorate my home for my kids. And so I just wrapped every family picture, everything in our home so it could feel more Christmassy. And so that's something that we've been doing for years
I
here
love
in
that.
our home. Yeah, in our household. It really does provide a big payoff for a very small, just a very
Yeah,
small budget.
yeah,
So
exactly. I love it
yeah,
so much. I love it
it
so
is.
much.
It's
Well,
super cute. I
I
love
can't
color.
wait. I
I know
can't wait
I
to
can't
see you.
either. So I'm going to be working on both of these because I want these. Um, these are actually going to be kind of like, what is it? Like your eyebrows, like sisters but not twins.
Oh, like you and me.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I always say like, don't overpluck your eyebrows. They should be like sisters and not twins
Yeah.
because you can get
And
into
the older
trouble.
you get, I mean, I'm older than you. The older you get, they don't grow back in. So,
Oh, that's what I hear. In the 70s, it was like a huge trend to
mhm,
like pluck them
yeah.
like razor thin.
And now the
So
style is like big eyebrows.
it
So
is, it is. It's
I'm not
more
in
like,
style because mine are overplucked and they won't go back.
oh, stop. No, what's his name? The actor from Shit's, is it Shit's Creek? Should I just say that?
Uh, yeah.
I
I
can't,
don't know.
I can't think of, oh my gosh, he's got really big bushy eyebrows and so did his
Oh, okay.
son. So
Gotcha.
that's my, he's like my muse. I hope to have his eyebrows one day.
Oh my gosh, so funny. All right, I'm gonna share a tiny little bit so I can get going. So guys, I went to Hobby Lobby and in the fabric department, you can buy just the clear vinyl on the roll. They have multiple different kinds. They have real flimsy, to medium, and then to extra heavy. So for this type of project, I bought like the medium kind, not the real flimsy because I didn't want my pocket to bend, and not the super duper industrial heavy duty because I feel like that would be hard to work with. So they had like maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 different mills, and I bought the medium kind. And I just bought a half a yard, but I
How
mean,
much is it a yard, Debbie?
it was all 30% off.
Oh,
So I don't know. This piece I got a half a yard, 30% off for $3.50. And I didn't
oh,
even need a half a yard because you're only using a tiny little bit, but maybe I'll find another project that I could use clear vinyl on. So then I took
absolutely.
a little piece of cardboard, I watched some tutorials on YouTube. You can make them all different sizes, but the size I'm going to show you today, if you like that little size, you can make them different shapes, different sizes. But for today's tutorial purposes, I cut a piece of cardboard 3.5 by 2.75. So 3.5 by 2.75. And then I just laid it on top of the vinyl and took my little scissors and just cut around it. And then if you do have a paper trimmer, you can take your paper trimmer and put it in your paper trimmer and clean up your edges. to make it perfectly square, or, you know, as close to square as you can get it. So that's about it so far. You're going to need some basic supplies. You probably have them in your stash. So I'm going to start off with some double-sided sticky tape. This is back from my paper crafting days. I used to use this stuff like water on making cards and scrapbook pages. So you're going to, on the short side of, it's hard to see on camera, guys, but on the short side of your piece of vinyl, you're going to put a piece of double-sided sticky tape, and I'll hold it back up after I put it. Can you guys see my table? Do you need
Did
to
you
come
see
down?
somebody's asking you to put kits together? That would be so smart.
I could do that, Albert. I totally could do that. That would be fun.
Yes, and Albert also said it's Eugene Levy, but somebody else mentioned it before. Oh, Miss Jan Cook mentioned it's Eugene Levy, and yes, it is Eugene Levy and his son have like these signature brows for sure.
All right, so you got a piece of double-sided sticky on the short side of your vinyl. And then I did these multiple, you saw I made a bunch of them. So I practiced and did these multiple different ways. Now I cut my head off, guys, sorry. But for me, what worked easiest, because you could take it to seal up your edges, you could take it to your sewing machine. If you have a fuse tool, you can use that. I didn't want to have to bother. Hi, Miss Dawn, how are you? I didn't want to have to bother taking mine to the sewing machine, and I don't have a fuse tool. So I just took more of the double-sided sticky, and now on the long sides of your vinyl, right in the middle, you're going to put a piece of double-sided sticky, maybe about, you see I have my ruler grid under my glass here, maybe about an inch to an inch and a quarter. Just right in the middle, and you guys can just eyeball it. It's not an exact science. You just need it to close up the bottom. So I'm putting a piece on the bottom and then a piece on the top.
Debbie, where did you find your little tiny paper cutter? It looks like it's really good quality.
Fit this tiny one because
Yes.
when I used to travel to crops and to do shows, I didn't want to bring my bigger ones. This is just Fiskars, and I'm sure I got it
Oh, wow.
from Hobby Lobby or Michael's.
Oh, thanks for sharing that. That's
Yeah.
really, I've
Yeah.
been meaning to ask
Yeah.
you.
I used to, I used to do shows with Paper Sweeties all over the Eastern Seaboard. I'd go as far as north as Delaware, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Ohio. I used to travel all over doing shows.
Wow, look at you.
One year I did 24 shows in 1 year. That was a lot, you guys. That was a lot.
That's like a few shows a month. What were you doing? 3 a month?
Yes. Yeah. That's when my business really took off from doing the shows, because the more people you put yourself in front of, the more customers you build your base. But that was a lot. And then when we bought the bed and breakfast, I kind of stopped doing shows. And then I meant to talk about this at Fake Bakers when Dorianne came around with the microphone, but I froze on the microphone. I'm like, hi, my name is Debbie. Because a lot of people don't know me and they don't understand why my business is called Paper Sweeties. But
Well, tell me why. I am curious.
Okay, so guys, you're gonna pull the double-sided sticky off of the short side, your long piece on the short side, and just put it together. Put it together. Bring your edges together, line it up, eyeball it, and try to go as straight as you can. I mean, it's not an exact science. So then you have a little tube like that, okay? And then on the bottom one only, you're going to reach in there. And I found if you don't have nails like me, you could take your little tweezers and just pull up a corner of the paper on your double-sided sticky tape and pull it out like that. And then center your seam. I'm going to put it down flat, guys, so it goes nice and flat for me. And on the bottom only, you're just gonna seal up your bottom. So the bottom is sealed and you have your side seal and just your top is open now. And now we're gonna do the fun stuff. So in 2010, Marissa, I started designing, illustrating myself on an electronic drawing tablet and designing, making designs and had them produced and turned into acrylic stamps for paper crafting. Teresa is on here. Lollipops and polka dots. She knows me from way back in my paper crafting days. Yes, Michelle, bingo. So, and I did that for years. I illustrated designs, had them turned into acrylic stamps. Then I branched out and did the coordinating dies, steel dies that you could crank through a die cutting machine that coordinated with my stamps. And I decided to call it Paper Sweeties because when I first started illustrating, I was doing paper dolls with separate interchangeable outfits. And then when I started doing the shows, people were like, oh, they're cute, but I'm not into the dolls. So then I started branching out and doing other things, frames and words and sentiments and other sets. So I had lots of variety for people to choose from. So I did that for years and years and years and years. And then recently, probably in the past 4 years, I've seen a shift at the shows. Less people are attending, and those that are attending were spending less and less money. And the ages of the attendees was like for late 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So the younger girls I found are just doing everything digital. They're doing Snapfish and they're doing digital scrapbooking and digital paper crafting. They don't want the stuff. They don't want the stamps. They don't want the dies. They don't want the clutter. They don't want to have a stamp in their hand and ink it and put it on paper. They don't want. So with the industry changing, I pivoted, and like 2 years ago, that's when I stumbled on fake baking. The first person I ever saw, and I told her this, was Dawn. I stumbled on her YouTube videos. I'm like, what is she doing? That's so cute. Of course, she was doing something pink and sparkly and glittery and fun. And now I haven't looked back. So that's why my business is called Paper Sweeties. People are like, but you do fake baking. How is that?
Yeah.
That's the whole story. All right.
So let me ask you. So when you were doing all of those things, were you self-taught? Like, how was it that you got into the whole like craft, like die cutting and all that?
Self-taught. I looked for 2 years for an artist to take my ideas and turn them into. So, guys, if you have some larger elements, I sell these in my shop, the little micro adhesive dots. I found that you could put some adhesive dots, they're clear. You could put some, and these are 2 from my scrapbooking days. But if you need some adhesive dots, I have them on my website. Done. You could put some adhesive dots on the back of larger elements, and then they will stay put in your pocket and they won't shift around. So yes, self-taught. I tried finding an artist, and I went through like 2 people and it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out for different reasons. So I was going to give up on my idea. And my husband is like, don't give up, Debbie. That's just the universe telling you to do it yourself. I'm like, I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to do all of that. He's like, well, teach yourself. So I did. I got an electronic drawing tablet, and my oldest son, kind of helped me figure out how to use it. And I got Adobe Illustrator installed on my computer, and I mean, I did it. I just did it. It's
Good
crazy.
for you. And you still, do you still use it to the, like all of your, do you still do that? Just in a
I
different
stopped
fashion?
illustrating new stamps and dies when, when sales kept going down, 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 because, the younger generation is just not doing the old fashioned kind of scrapbooking anymore. So probably maybe 5 years ago, I stopped illustrating and producing new designs. I still have all of my previously released stamps and dies on my website, and I'm just trying to liquidate inventory so everyone can use the coupon sale. It's coupon all the time, and whatever I have on in stock on my website, you get 50% off. So if a stamp is $12, you could get it for $6. I'm just trying to liquidate inventory at this point of my stamps and dies.
Did you see? I can't see like the full comment, but I just saw somebody's asking, what are you using for the plastic?
It is vinyl. Yep, Cheryl. It is vinyl. I shared that in the beginning of the video. You can buy it. I got mine at Hobby Lobby. It's in the fabric department. And I bought the medium, I don't know what you call it, the medium
Wait,
texture, the medium, they call it ML. There's flimsier and then there's more heavy duty. And I bought the medium.
okay. And then Maricela's asking, have you thought about doing stationery, bookmarks, sticky notes, and the like?
I thought about doing stationery, bookmarks, sticky notes, and the like. I don't like for what, Maricela? I don't get it.
I'm guessing for your like
For
paper.
these little pockets?
No, I think she's talking about your stationery, your paper sweeties, your paper stuff.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I did that for like 14 years and I did cards, I did scrapbooking pages, I did bookmarks, I did it all. I did it all. I pulled this little glitter leaf, but it's too big. See, and that all depends on the size of your pocket. I'm making these pockets really small, so you have to find tiny little treasures to put in, and that's half the fun, guys. That's half the fun. Then I
I
pulled these
forgot.
stickers. I used to sell Doodlebug for years on my website. I have some Doodlebug left, not a lot.
What is Doodlebug? I've never heard of that. Pardon my.
Doodlebug is this cute company, Doodlebug Designs, that creates the cutest pattern papers and
Oh,
stickers and all things paper craft. Yeah, and
how
I love their artists. They make such beautiful papers and stickers that I wholesaled them and carried them in my shop for many, many years. All right, what would go cute with this flamingo? I have these little stickers. Maybe a little aqua starfish. We'll add the aqua. And these are stickers, so I
do you have
don't have
any
to put
palm
up.
tree? Anything?
I do have a palm tree, but look, Marissa, look at how much room there's left in there. Just a tiny bit
Oh
there.
shoot!
Because the flamingo sticker is pretty big. So I'll pull something small and then we'll add some sprinkles and then I'll show you how to close it up and finish it. But I think this little aqua seashell, yeah, when people go on my website, sometimes they get confused. Like she does fake bake, but she has all this paper crafting stuff on there too. And your tweezers will be your friend, guys, to get your little pieces in your pocket. Like I said, these are stickers, so I didn't have to put the glue down on the back. See, it just sticks in there good. Right. Move these to the side. And then I just pulled some of my goodies from Paper Sweets, and let's see what we think we want to put in this one. Like this one, I put some clay gummy bears that I made, and then I put the pretty and pink sprinkle mix, and I put some marshmallow sequins. Can you guys see all the yummies in there?
That's beautiful. I
They're
love.
so fun to make, you guys. You're definitely going to want to try these.
I
And I
love
love it.
how you can do just like the versatility is just.
Yeah. You can make them for all the different seasons and just maybe hang one on your purse. I might do that. Uh, I think I could do that. I don't think I would hang this on my purse and like go grocery shopping with it. It's a lot. It was cute for fake bakers gone wild, but I just if I went to another event, I definitely would. But to just go to Walmart or something, I don't think I would. All right, what do we want to put inside this one, guys? This is the fun part. Figuring out what kind of cuties you want to add inside.
Did you find at fake bakers that people would stop you in the elevator and ask you, where'd you get this? Or where'd you get that?
Well, people were stopping me in the elevator and saying, what? Because you saw me every day. I was like so extra. Hi,
You
Miss
were cute.
Shelby. Shelby, look what I'm showing today. Look how cute these are. They're little tiny candy wrapper pockets that you could fill with all kinds of yummy sprinkles and tchotchkes and stuff. Right, Maricela? So fun. Oh, Maricela's going right to Hobby Lobby after work to get the supplies. I love it.
I love
Maricela,
my
I just
setup.
love you so much. All right, guys, this I think would be cute. This is the Candyland Sprinkle Mix from Paper Sweeties. So let's add some of this. And this is the fun part, guys. And you don't have to add a lot because your pocket is tiny. And like I said, you can make your pocket any size you want. This is the one I'm showing today. You can make them bigger, you can make them different sizes. All of the things, guys. This Candyland Sprinkle Mix has all pastel jimmies and flowers and crystal beads and gumball beads, guys. How pretty that is.
You're so clever.
Uh, no. I mean, if I see something, I normally can make it. But this is not my original idea, guys. This is not. I saw these on YouTube and on Pinterest. Look at how pretty that is so far, you guys.
How cute is
So,
that?
so stinking yummy, right?
It is adorable.
So
So
adorable. Just like
where what
you,
is
Marissa, just like
what is
you.
the plan for this? This one that you're making, where are you gonna put it? Do you have a plan for it?
This one is beachy, so I will probably hang this on my purse because
Okay.
uh and it has a flamingo and I love flamingos. So
Did you
Maricela,
have
I can't
these?
wait to see yours. All right,
Did
now
you
these are sequins from Paper Sweeties. Let's throw in some of these.
I didn't know you
So,
sold sequins too.
oh my goodness, Miam.
I need to go onto your page again. The last time I was on there, I just get into trouble.
Well, yeah. I have been selling sequins for so many years because the ladies would use them on their cards and scrapbooking pages and to put in shaker cards, to make shaker cards.
Oh,
So, yeah, I have sold sequins probably for the past 14 years, maybe. Yeah, yeah.
okay. You know
Let's
what
throw,
you
let's throw,
said sequins and gemstones is what registered in my mind.
yeah, yeah. All right. Let me shake this up now to disperse the sequins with the little Candyland mix. That's real pretty. So pretty. But I feel like it needs something else too. And the sequins, is Shelby still on here? I saw her using them the other day on her project. And she kept saying, oh, I'm using a lot. I don't know how much. But then she says, you know what? It didn't really use that much. It's because they are cup shaped and they nest. So you guys are gonna laugh. One day at one of the shows, Saturday was always our busy day, and then Sunday was always our slower day. So my girlfriend Joyce, who would come and help me at the shows, one Sunday afternoon when it was like dead slow, because everyone's like, how many sequins are in your little packs? I'm like, oh, three teaspoons. They're like, how many are there? Hi, Cece. Hi, Julie. So one Sunday afternoon when it slowed, Joyce and I sat there and opened a pack and we counted them.
Oh,
300, give or take. So to Shelby's point, she used maybe 20 of them on her Gingy project that she was making. Oh, my mail lady's coming in hot in my driveway on two wheels, and there's probably gonna be a smash on my front porch in a minute when she throws everything down. So yeah, the little sequins, they nest together because they're cupped. So for the $3 that you spend to get the little pack, you're gonna get
That's what I was gonna
about
ask.
300 sequins. That's our camera's going off. All right, here's the Candyland confetti mix. Let's throw some of that in here, and then I think we'll be done, you guys. Adding, like I said, you don't need to add a lot because the little pocket is tiny. And then I'm gonna hold it, and shake it to disperse everything. And that looks cute to me, guys. Look, you've got the flamingo in there with the starfish and all the yummies. So let me show you how to finish this off. And it's a great way to just use cute little things from your stash. And they're quite addictive, guys. I mean, I even have tons of other stickers that you could use to put inside. These, I used to carry all this. You guys, I just have so much stuff. It's, whew. Yes, Jess, right. 1,440 pieces. And then you get your bag and you're like, surely there's not. But then you use it for a year because there's so many pieces in there. That looks so cute. I love it. All right, guys, then what you're going to do when you're happy with all your contents inside, take your tweezers again and pull the edge of your other piece of double-sided sticky, and you're going to seal up the other end. When you're happy with everything in there, and I like to do it flat on the table, guys, so I line everything up nice. So then your top is sealed, and your bottom is sealed, and then your back is sealed. All right, so then, like I said, the first one I made, I used washi tape, but I didn't like how it came out, especially if you're going to hang it on a purse and, you know, go places with it, and it's going to get jiggled around because the washi tape kind of crinkled and got funny. So I like using the pattern paper, and you only need scraps. So if you're a scrapbooker or paper crafter and you have little scraps, that would work perfect. I am looking at my pattern papers. This one's kind of summery. This one is a little bit beachy. So let's use this beachy one. Let's find a cute one that will go with our flamingo. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn, have you made these or have you seen these? Oh, this one's cute, guys. It has flamingos and palm trees and little pink cars with campers and scooters. That one's really cute. Oh, this one's just all flamingos. We could do that one. I think I kind of like that one. I'll show it. Oh, this one's cute. It's all palm trees. See, I am a papercraft addict, you guys. The palm trees might be cute because it's something a little bit different. The flamingo is very pink. Yeah, let's maybe do the palm trees. I don't know. Decisions.
I know, it's always fun.
Let's take a vote. We'll have our friends decide. I'm leaning towards this one. Do you guys like this one with all of the beach things? And it's kind of the colors. Or should we use the palm trees because it's a little bit of a contrast? You never made them. Are you going to try them, Dawn? They're so fun. You can sit yourself in front of the TV at night when you're watching TV because this is nothing that you need major supplies for. You could just take you a little tray and just sit there and make them.
Do you craft a lot that way?
I do sometimes. Yeah, I do.
Just in front of your TV. What are your favorite shows?
Oh my gosh, I'm a TV-aholic. I watch it all. I watch The Bachelor, all of the Golden Bachelor, The Bachelorette, The Bachelor. Right now I'm watching Bachelor in Paradise. The colorful one Mary likes. This one. Let's see. I'll wait for some comments to come in. I watch all of the reality, all of the housewives, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Orange County, New Jersey. I watch everything on HGTV, all of the Fixer Up shows and the House Hunter shows and all of them. How about you, Marissa? What do you do when you're not crafting?
Usually probably working. Most often these days is working. So
That's not fun. When you say working, like, do you have a
a
job
job.
where you leave the
Yeah.
house and
Yeah.
go?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I see
Yeah.
you on all the time, and I just assumed that you either work from home or.
No, so I recently went back to work. I just had an
Oh,
offer and
okay,
yeah,
okay.
and I couldn't turn it down, so I did go back to work.
Oh, gotcha,
Which
gotcha.
is fun. It's different, right? Rejoining the workforce after a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. All
But
right. So far, only one person voted. Mary said the colorful, so I'm so torn. Isn't this? It's super cute. I can make more than one. I mean, I can make another one. No, Lydia, I haven't seen that one. Is that on regular, or is that like on a Netflix or something? All right, and then guys, for this size pocket, the washi tape or pattern paper that you're gonna need is a piece that's 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. Okay, and you need Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Look what we making today. Look at how cute. Have you seen these? The little candy wrapper pockets? This one's filled with gummy bears and sprinkles. Oh, on Peacock? Got it. And this one's a Halloween one. I should send this to Lauren. She loves Halloween. And then this one's an ice cream cone one. So cute. And then this one is cupcakes and donuts. That's the one I did with the washi tape, guys. That was my first one, and I don't like how it turned out. I might take it apart and change the washi. But the washi tape's so cute. It's donuts. You see that? It's so cute. Yes, Dawn, make some to put on your luggage, but I would only put them on your carry-on, not on real luggage, because they'll get destroyed if you put it on your real luggage. All right, so we need 2 pieces that are 4 by 3/4. So 3/4, 1, 2. So doubled is 1.5 inches, right? 3/4 doubled is 1.5 inches.
have you tried to sew that? I know you said you could.
You could.
Have you
Some
done
of the
that?
ladies on the tutorials I was watching use their sewing machine. The bottom one is very easy to sew because it's an empty pocket. Then when you fill it with all of your tchotchkes and stuff, the top seam is a little bit more challenging to sew
Okay.
because the pocket is full. So the one lady said if you have a zipper foot, that helps to put your
Oh,
zipper foot in and use that.
are you a sewer, Debbie?
Funny story, true story. So then you have 2 pieces like this, guys, 3/4 by 4 inches. Then I take another piece of double-sided sticky, and this is my red line sticky. Doesn't matter what you use. And you're gonna put it right on your top, as close to the top as you can, and then right on your bottom. Before I started Paper Sweeties, Marissa, when my sons were babies, I always worked from home, but when they were little, I needed to find something to do where I could still be a mom, but bring in some extra money. So I started sewing American Girl doll outfits,
What?
and I was selling them in a local consignment store. I did that for 4 years. I ended up over time making the matching little girl outfits to match the doll outfit. So I branched out from just making the doll clothes into actual little girl clothes, like toddler size 3, and then the matching doll outfit. And
Look at
sometimes I
you.
would be sewing on Christmas Eve to fill orders. The moms were like, I need this. It's from Santa. You need to finish it. I mean, Yeah, I did that for like 4 years.
Oh my gosh, that
It
must
was
have been a fun project.
it was
Just a
so
fun business.
fun. It was so fun.
Did
All
you
right,
ever
guys.
have custom orders?
I did. Yeah, people would contact me. Can you make this or can you make that that you made but like in this color? I had one real pretty one. You know the American Girl dolls. It was like a Victorian caroler Christmas outfit. I used to do it in burgundy felt and then it had the old-fashioned rounded caroler hat and then it had a cape with the fur and it had a little muff and I would line it all with the white fun fur. It was so pretty. It was so
Oh, how
pretty.
beautiful.
Okay, guys, and then just peel off, do one at a time. We'll start on the bottom. Peel off your double-sided sticky, you know, the wrapper. And this, just be careful. Make sure you're holding your pocket the right way so you don't put your paper on upside down, okay? So just be mindful and eyeball it. Then I just attach the double side, the paper, the pattern paper or washi tape, whatever you're using, to the double-sided sticky tape, wrap it around the back, line things up the best you can, okay? And then bring your other piece around and you can see it's more than what I need. So I just kind of wrap it around and then where it meets, I take a little bit of tape runner to make sure it's sticky in there. And where it meets, I just trim it off. Just take your scissors where the extra is and just trim it off. Eyeball it to make sure you don't cut it too short. Trim it off. And then you have your bottom. So cute, right, guys? And let's do the top. We're almost done. So peel the the wrapper off the double-sided sticky. And again, make sure you're putting your washi tape or your pattern paper on the correct way. You don't want to put it on upside down. Mary, the colorful one was a good choice. I love it. I will hold it up and show you. So paper crafters know this is a tape runner that you use on the back of your cardstock or your pattern paper. Who's
Are
going to
those
give these a
easy?
try? Besides Maricela, who's going to give these a try. So then you have that, okay? Then you could take, I had all kinds of decorative scissors because I used to teach the classes, but when we sold the B&B and moved and downsized, I sold all my decorative scissors. Guys, now I wish I kept them. I wish I kept them. Michelle, you are amazing. You are amazing. But still have my pinking shears in my stash that I probably would never get rid of. So you could use pinking shears, you could use the decorative scissors, and then you're just gonna go carefully along your top and bottom and give it a nice pretty edge. So I do the top and the bottom. How cute, how cute, how cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Then you have that. Okay. And now to finish it, I got some of these eyelets from Hobby Lobby. And for my tiny pocket size, I bought a package in the sewing department, guys. They're 48 pieces and they're 4mm size. Okay. They're just little silver eyelets. Let me pull one out. Just a little silver eyelet like that. Okay. So then, if you have a crocodile, you don't need a crocodile. If you don't have a crocodile, you can use a hole puncher, just, you know, a hole puncher. But if you have a crocodile, you can pull that out. What I did is on my top left corner of my pocket up here, you can feel where your vinyl is underneath your pattern paper. You definitely want to set that eyelet into your vinyl. You don't want to just set it in the pattern paper because it would be flimsy and it could come off. So I'm feeling where my vinyl is and I'm going to put a little pencil mark where I want to punch my hole. It's hard to see on the pattern paper, but I put my pencil mark there. Then I'm going to take my crocodile and it has a little hole So I'm going to center that little hole over my pencil mark. And again, if you don't have a crocodile, guys, just use a paper punch. And then it pokes a hole in it. Then you go ahead and set your eyelet in there from top to bottom, like that, okay? Okay. And then if you have a crocodile, you can use it to set your eyelet. If you don't, you can buy eyelets at Hobby Lobby with a setting kit. It'll come with some sort of little base that you set it on and a little something that you tap on it. They do sell the kits. But if you have a crocodile, you could use it and I'll show you. So this punches the holes and there's two different sizes, and then this sets the eyelet or the grommet. So you just put it over your eyelet, center it, and give it a good squeeze. And it set the eyelet like that. Can you guys see it? Okay. Then the last thing to do is, and when I went to get supplies, I could not find these little hangy, whatever you call them, the claw, hooks. I couldn't find them at Hobby Lobby. I looked in every single department, kids, jewelry, scrapbooking. Finally, I went to the party making supply aisle and they had them there in packs of 8, hooked up to those fidget things that the kids, those popper things the kids play with. They were party favors in the party section. So I bought them, and I don't know, I'll give all the fidgets to my grandkids. I only wanted the claw hook. So these they come with the little jump ring. Put your jump ring in your eyelet, put your claw hook on it. And for my other ones, I did have the additional charm. Like I said, I ordered some charms to make some more of these, and I love Albert's idea of the kits. But these are the only charms I have left. I guess for illustration purposes, I can put the macaron cookie one on just to show you. But so then Wendy showed me this trick because I told her, oh my God, I'm killing my fingers making all this jewelry. She's like, Debbie, just use 2 pliers. I did not know. So with your open jump ring, hold it with one of your pliers and then come in with the other plier basically to just stabilize it. And then you can just twist them together. I have a hard time working with tiny little things, guys. This is the hardest part of the whole project. But I mean, you can do it. And then you can take your little charm, like we'll put the macaron cookies. This is from Michael's. We'll put it on for now, but when my order arrives, I'll switch it out. And then just attach your little charm onto your jump ring. You don't need an additional charm, but maybe I'll leave that. That's kind of cute. What do you guys think? Crocodile. No, that's right, Maricela. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. This is We Are Memory Keepers, but they sell them right in Michael's and Hobby Lobby in the paper crafting departments. How cute is that, you guys?
That
My
turned out so cute.
It's so cute, right? Love it so much. I don't know. Maybe I might hang a couple on my purse. Maybe I might change my mind.
Those are very, very cute.
Something a little different, right? I mean, we're all going live. There's so many people going live now. It's hard to keep coming up with new and original ideas. And like I said, this is not my original idea. You will see these all over YouTube. But I've never made them. So it's new to me. It's new to me. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Peggy. Thank you. They are cute. How are you doing, my love? You are busy back there. You are just busy.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got this done.
I love all that sparkle.
And we got, this done. So yeah, we'll just mount it. I'll do a live early next week, and we'll finish it off and we'll
It's
walk our way through it.
so cute. I love it so much. And I
Yeah.
love that unique idea of cutting it in half and mounting it, and then you can hang it on your wall.
I think it'd be fun. I think it'll be really fun. So, and it's just a way to now not Hobby Lobby, I'm sorry. Dollar Tree is not a dollar anymore, a dollar 25 anymore.
It's the $17 store now.
Seriously,
That's what
that's a
I'm
good
calling it.
way.
The $17 store.
Yeah, it
So
really is. It's
you
not.
can go ahead and hang it right on. If you have one of these guys, just hang it right onto your situation right there. You could just keep going, hanging more and more and more and more and more things. You guys know we all love the things. How cute is
That is
that?
so cute.
You
Debbie,
guys, if you end up making them, please share with me. Tag me. I want to see how you guys were inspired. Maricela, is Maricela still on? I got this from her, and I did that pop-up shop Thursday night at Fake Bakers, and I got several things from Maricela, but this is the one, and that's where I hung my Maricela, the donut on my bag.
how fun. I
Oh
did
yeah.
not know that you guys were going to do a pop-up shop, or that
Oh
she
my
was.
goodness. Yeah,
I,
well, we tried to be respectful of Anne and Crystal. You know, we did it outside the event. We did it in the lobby of the hotel. Thursday
okay.
night after the sweater thing, we started at like 8. We didn't finish until 11 because we were set up right in between the bar and where that foosball table was. So everyone coming out of the event had to walk past us. So people were like, "What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?" Then when we thought we were done, another group of people would come. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Crystal shopped from both of us. Lauren shopped. Priscilla and Kim shopped. The Christies shopped.
Oh,
Shelby shopped. I mean, everyone, every group that was walking by was like, "What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?"
how did I miss you guys?
I
Sometimes I
don't
can be a space cadet.
know. I don't know. Look, I'll put this one over on this side, guys. Look at how adorable. Look at how cute. I mean, you could just keep going, filling your little bags up. And like I said, you could change the sizes too. I've even seen where I can show that another time too, where you can seal the bottom pocket flat like I did. And then the top one, you kind of push it and seal it the opposite way. So instead of flat, let me get a piece of pattern paper. So seal the bottom one flat, and then the top one you could push the opposite way. So it's like more open. It's hard to explain. And then it gives it more of instead of a flat pocket, it gives it more of like a 3D. And then I think you could put more stuff in it. Yeah, it's super cute. Super cute.
I
Love.
can't wait
Oh, and
to
you know what I
see.
forgot to do on this one that I did on my others? We have 5 minutes. I can do it. I just looked at my other one. I'm like, why is that one sparkling and this is not? I took some of these from the $17 store. You guys know that store that used to be the dollar store? The $17 store, just the sheets of the rhinestones. And I lined them on the top and the bottom. Let's do that, guys. What color do we want to use? The blue or the pink or the gold? Since I only have 5 minutes, let's do it with some that I have cut already. The blue would be pretty though.
And you're hosting bingo tonight?
Hosting bingo tonight, maybe. When I checked this morning, there was like only 3 or 4 people signed up. So
I
if
just
we,
saw somebody mention it.
yeah, Albert is always good about being my administrative assistant.
Aw.
He is very good about reminding everyone about bingos. So typically I say, if we can get 10 people, we'll play. But I don't know. I might start only doing it maybe once a month because it seems like everyone is just so busy. And evenings are hard.
And
Evenings,
school's
I
starting
feel, are
back up.
hard because people are tired after work and they're trying to get food on the table. And if they have young kids, they take them all around.
Yes. School's starting back up soon, right?
It is. Jess, are you on after us? She's just saying, take your time. Let me pull the lineup up. She's not sure how long she'll be on. So if we go over by 5 minutes, let's see. All right. Jess is on immediately after us by herself at 3, but she's saying she's in a lot of pain. What's going on, Jess? What is going on? What is going on? Why is she in pain? I don't like that.
Albert is telling you have 6 people.
6 people so far? Okay.
That's what Albert's saying.
See, these are perfect, and I just cut this is adhesive on the back from the Dollar Tree, and I just cut like one line of the rhinestones, and I'm gonna layer it on right where the pattern paper meets the vinyl. Flip it to the back. Then I was like, why do I have my glue gun on? I forgot. This is why I had my glue gun on. And I put just a teeny tiny piece of hot glue on each of the little rhinestones on the back where they connect. I was afraid to put a lot because I don't want to burn a hole. Where's the sit or stand? What, Jess? Did you hurt yourself? I'm confused.
Oh.
I'm confused. My little sweet Jess. Yeah, you don't want to put a lot of hot glue on this, guys, because I was afraid it would burn a hole in the vinyl. And I think it definitely would. So I'm trying to be careful and put it more on the pattern paper. I'll hold it up and show you. Than on the vinyl. Because after all of that work, oh, Maricela, you're free tonight? Maricela is usually not free on Mondays. She is usually busy, busy, busy.
Oh, well, there you go. Now you have a few more people.
Yeah.
It's starting to turn out. You're going to hit your 10, I'm sure.
Starting to look that way. All right. So when you take the rhinestones, and I mean, it just gives it another little bit of bling, guys, just to finish that raw edge. Just to finish the raw edge. And this is adhesive backed, but when you cut it really thin like that, sometimes it screws up the adhesive. So just to be safe, so you're not walking down the aisle at Hobby Lobby and your thing starts falling apart, just put a little bit of hot glue on it. Oh, I love the blue. And you know what, guys? I think I'm going to leave the macaron cookies on my beach one. I am not mad about it. I think it's cute.
Don't you love it when you have a happy accident?
It is a happy accident. I know. I love when that happens.
I love that.
I used to tell the ladies when I would teach the paper crafting classes, they would make a mistake stamping on one side of the paper. I'm like, well, the good thing about paper, it has 2 sides. Just turn it over and do it again. So they would turn it over and, they would have the same accident happen. I did it again. Oh my God. I'm like, all right, you know what? There are no mistakes in paper crafting. There are
There you
just
go.
opportunities to embellish and add glitter. I'm like, just add some glitter over wherever your little stamping mistake was, and it'll be fine.
I can't believe that you did that. That sounds so much fun. Did you make a lot of friends during that time, Debbie?
Yeah.
I bet.
I even, now we owned a bed and breakfast for 5 years.
Right.
So I would host scrap events, like 5-day, 4 nights, 4 days, 3 nights, where they would pay one price and we could do nine ladies. We had enough to sleep 9 ladies. And they would come with their group and all of their stuff. My husband would help them bring all of their stuff in. Some ladies would bring sewing machines and I mean
Oh,
everything. And they
what
would
a
just craft
trooper.
morning, noon, and night. And I would do breakfast, lunch, and dinner for them. We would do s'mores out at the fire pit. And they just always had so much fun. See how
How
just adding the little line of the rhinestones from the $17 store uh, gives it just a nice finished edge. You don't see the edges. And then this way, if you don't line your pattern paper up really good with your where your double-sided tape is, you can hide it with the little line of rhinestones. So super cute. Super cute. Teresa, you want one? All right. I will. Do you want one made or do you want a kit for one? I can do both.
I
Albert
think the kids
suggested to
would
do
be a
kits.
hit.
I think so. And I love doing kits. I love putting kits together. I used to have, back in my paper crafting days, I used to have a subscription uh group, like a quarterly subscription group where they would join and they would get perks and benefits, and once a quarter they would get a kit that was exclusive to the club, so they would get exclusive stamps and dies and stuff and new release stuff. And the ladies always really loved their kit stuff.
You were a one woman show.
I mean, we all got to do what we got to do, right?
Amen. Isn't that the truth?
And once you commit to once it becomes more than just an idea, once you commit to, all right, I'm going to do this, and you start investing money in equipment and stuff for shows and inventory, you're kind of locked in. You have to do it. You have to do it to pay the bills. Look how cute that
Absolutely.
is, you guys. I just love it so much.
Oh, how cute. I love the little charm that you added. I just
Yeah.
add such a sweet little touch.
It's not beachy, but the colors match the colors of the stuff I put inside. So I'm not mad about it. I'm going to leave it. Like I
I
said,
love
I
it.
ordered a whole bunch more of these hooks and the charms to make more and offer them on my website, but they haven't come yet. So I'm just using what I have. With the flamingos and the macarons, you want one just like that, Teresa? I will make you one and I'll let you know. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. And Marissa, thank you so much for hanging out with me and joining me. Marissa's gonna
Yeah,
be,
thanks for having me.
she's
This was
gonna be
fun.
my partner for the whole month of August, which I'm super excited about. So we'll have a bunch of crafty time to hang out and make some cute stuff.
We will.
Maybe we can do like a together project one time, like done two different ways. I
Yeah,
don't know.
absolutely. Let's do that next time.
All right, think of something. Think of
I
something
will.
cute. My
I
mind
will.
is
I will.
mush. And
I will. I'm excited.
make it easy. Make it easy.
You're so talented. Anything's easy for you.
Oh my gosh, you're funny. All right. Thank you to everyone who joined us. Thank you to our lovely creators, Angie and Lydia, for putting this group together. We appreciate all your hard work behind the scenes so much. Thank you to Marissa for joining me. And thank you to everyone who hung out with us. We love you all. And until next time, guys, be sweet. Bye,
Bye.
guys.